So today in this video I'm going to show you my step-by-step maintenance wash. I'm going to go through from the wheels to the snow foam to the general wash and obviously the drying. So let's begin with the wheels. We start off with the wheels. The reason why I start with the wheels is because if I did the body first and then the wheels, by the time I finished the wheels the car would have dried, and obviously I want to prevent watermarks and the rest of it. So yeah, we start off with wheels. I'm going to do a basic rinse first, and then we'll do the inner barrel and then the face and then the tires. Start off with the inner barrel. So this is Bibury wheel cleaner. Just spray more on the top of the barrel because it obviously rolls around, so then less on the bottom. A couple of sprays. There we go. Spray some onto the... There's an easy detail brush. EZ, sorry. Finish with the barrel, just rinse it off. Next is onto the face. Spray some onto your brush. I like to go around the larger circle first, because if I don't do this then I tend to forget.
We're done.
Tires next. I'm using Allen's tire and rubber cleaner with this brush. I forgot where this brush is from, but yeah, it's a good brush. Spray some onto the brush. diesel, so it's bloody filthy. But yeah, what I'll do with this is to simply use the wheel cleaner that I use, so Bibbery wheel cleaner, and the brush. Rinse first, obviously. Done the wheels, done the exhaust, onto the snow foam next. I'm using Adam's car shampoo. Just pour it onto the snow foam lance. A little bit more. Should be about enough. And then onto the fun part. So what I'll do is fill it up, have my plain bucket of water. So this is just plain tap water, fill it up. So like there. Just make sure it's mixed properly, but you don't want to shake it up. When I snow foam, I usually start from the bottom and go up rather than top down. It might sound counterintuitive, but if you're starting from top down, then the thing is once you get to the lower parts, and obviously the snow foam is dripping, so then you won't be able to see what part you've sprayed on and which part is actually just residue from the top layer. So I like to start from the bottom and work myself up. We'll also make sure that I do the wheel arches because I haven't cleaned them out. So I usually do that with the snow foam and then rinse them out. This is the first time I've actually used Adam's car shampoo as a snow foam. It says you can, and then I mixed it. I put as much as I usually do with my old shampoo, and it's just not thick enough. I'll do a comparison actually. So I'll use my Maguire's Hyper Wash as a snow foam, and we'll put the same amount in, and then you'll be able to see the results afterwards. So let's get this rinsed off quickly, and then we'll use my usual snow foam. So the reason why I said it wasn't thick enough, as if it was a negative thing about the car shampoo, is that because usually you would want it thick enough so it sticks onto the car paint and then slowly pull the dirt away, but this was just coming off, so I thought it wasn't doing much. But to be honest, it's done quite a good job at stripping all the dirt away. Well, the instructions actually say put some on here, and then you put into your bucket. Once you put your mitt into your bucket, and then you can spray the mitt. The reason why, I think, is because if you put it in directly into the bucket, then once you spray, all the soap's just going to come out. But if you put it onto the mitt, you spray the mitt, then it'll just create soapy water. So with this, obviously you want to start top down, starting with the roof, then onto the glass, bodywork, then I'll do the bumpers last. Let's get to it. Every once in a while, when you finish one dirty side, you can flip the pad over and then start fresh. This is why I like using a pad rather than a mitt or anything else. And I'm using little to no pressure. I'm just gliding the pad along. Really and truly, you don't really need to use that much pressure at all. I like to use straight lines rather than circular motions, because if, just say for example, there is a rock in here, it creates scratches. If you're doing circular motions, it's a lot more obvious than if you create a scratch in a straight line. Just want to show you quickly, finished the wash. This is the dirty bucket, this is the clean bucket. This is why the two bucket method works. Look closely at the water that's going to come out. So that was like a kind of grey, dirty colour, a brown colourish. And then now look at this, the colour of the water that's going to come out now. Yeah, there was some cracking there, but it stayed at the bottom. That's why it came out last. But that's the whole idea of grip guards, isn't it? Like the two different colours of the water that's come out is, it just shows that the two bucket method works. Last step, dry off the car. Got to be using a leaf blower. You want to start from the top down, otherwise you're just going to be chasing the water around. Make sure to get places like door jambs, wheels, the boot, the bonnet, yeah, just every nooks and crannies kind of thing. And then you want to do your mirrors as well, especially. Otherwise, when you start driving, all the water's just going to come out. So then once the outside is done, completely dry, I'll do the door jambs. There's a little bit of leftover water, a little bit of dirt, so I'll use all-purpose cleaner, spray it onto the cloth, and then just give it a quick wipe.
Fucked and drank all night, acted all alright, had no need to fight, tonight. Fucked and drank all night, acted all alright.
And don't forget the door proportion of this, over here. The last step of the wash, tyre dressing. I use Maguire's Endurance Tyre Gel this is the Maguire's applicator as well, so just put a little bit on. That's probably about enough, probably a little bit too much actually. Spread the product and then just wipe it on. If you put too much on, it's fine. What you want to do is just get a microfiber and then wipe it off. And then that's it, done.